Hello everyone, we have a lot to do today. We are going to read 3 books in this video. 2 will be nonfiction and 1 will be fiction, and I think you will enjoy them all. The first one is called Foster Parents. Yep, it's nonfiction, has real photographs, and it's going to give us a lot of information. Let's read about foster parents. There's the contents. Tells us where the information is in the book. What is a family? A family is a group of people. People in families are called family members. The people in families care for each other. I love families. All families are different. All families are special. That is so true. Isn't your family special? What are families like? Some families are big, some families are small. That is true. What is foster care? Foster care makes sure children are cared for. Foster care puts children with new families. It is important. Who are foster parents? Foster children's new parents are called foster parents. Foster parents care for children. Some foster parents care for children for a long time. Some foster parents care for children for a short time. These are great pictures. Some foster parents care for one child. Some foster parents care for more than one child. That's right, because all families are different. Children living with foster parents. Some foster parents care for children who might have been hurt. Foster parents care for children whose parents might not be able to care for them right now. Some children leave their foster parents to go live with their parents again. Some children leave their foster parents to live with new families. Do you know any foster parents? Yep, and there's the glossary. Tells us about new words and the index where we can find those new words. That was a good one. Guess what the title of our next book is? Grandparents. Oh, look at that. Yep, nonfiction. It's real. What does it have? Contents. That's right. Tells us what page to find the information on. What is a family? A family is a group of people who care for each other. People in a family are different ages. That's right. All families are different. All families are special. That's right. Everyone in your family is special. If they're young or old. What are families like? Some families like to play games. Some families like to cook with each other. I love to do both of those things with my family. Who are grandparents? Some families have parents. Parents are adults who have children. Parents have parents too. They are called grandparents. So, your mom's mom and dad and your dad's mom and dad are your grandparents. Different grandparents. Your parents' mother is your grandmother. Your parents' father is your grandfather. Some families have many grandparents. Some families have few grandparents. Some families do not have any grandparents. That is true. I don't have any grandparents. Some grandparents live far from their families. Some grandparents live with their families. Aren't they lucky? Some grandparents care for their grandchildren. Some grandchildren help care for their grandparents. Isn't that nice? That is what family does. Some families visit their grandparents at special homes. Do you have grandparents? That's right. Even if you don't, that's fine. There's a family tree. Our glossary. What is a glossary? That's right, where you find the definition, and the index, where you find the page number of the new words. That's great. All right. I think that was enough for this video. I was going to read The Kissing Hand, but you think I should? Okay, we have time. Let's read a fiction book. The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn. She is the author. And the author writes the words. Nice job. This says the illustrations are by Ruth Harper and Nancy Leake. Illustrations by the illustrator. What does that mean? They draw the pictures. Good for you. Let's see what happens in The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. I don't want to go to school, he told his mother. I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends and play with my toys and read my books and swing on my swing. Please, can I stay home with you? Oh, he is sad. Poor Chester. Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled him on the ear. Sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to do, she told him gently, even if they seem strange and scary at first. But you will love school once you start. His mother is wise. That means that she knows a lot. Her brain has grown. We should listen to our mothers. You'll make new friends and play with new toys, read new books, and swing on new swings. Besides, she added, I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cozy as your days at home. Oh, it sounds like she has an idea. Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. A secret? What kind of secret? A very old secret, said Mrs. Raccoon. I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the Kissing Hand. The Kissing Hand? Asked Chester. What's that? This is a good book. I'll show you. Mrs. Raccoon took Chester's left hand and spread open his tiny fingers into a fan. Leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Mwah! Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand, up his arm, and into his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with a special warmth. They are practicing mindfulness. They're taking care of each other. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. Now, she told Chester, whenever you feel lonely and need a little loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, Mommy loves me. Mommy loves me. And that very kiss will jump to your face and fill you with warm, toasty thoughts. What a great idea. She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. Now do be careful not to lose it, she teased him. But don't worry, when you open your hand and wash your food, I promise that kiss will stick. Good thinking on the mom's part. Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother's love would go with him wherever he went, even to school. He is feeling better. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. Give me your hand, he told her. Are you making a prediction? Those sound good. Chester took his mother's hand in his own, unfolded her large familiar fingers into a fan. Next, he leaned forward and kissed the center of her hand. That's right, he is doing his job. He's being good to his mother. Now you have a kissing hand too, he told her, and with a gentle goodbye and I love you, Chester turned and danced away. He's going to school. He's being a good listener. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across a tree limb and enter school, and as the hoot owl rang in the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. Chester loves you! Chester loves you! She could hear his voice. And there's everyone at school listening to the owl teacher. You remember to listen to your mom and be kind to her and be mindful that your mom loves you very much and wants you to work hard and grow your brain. Until next time, do your jobs.